Hey everybody, and welcome to your tutorials for this week's routine. I think that this routine may be one of my new favorites. It's so much fun. I actually just got done doing the routine, and as I was moving through, I was thinking about some different things that I wanted to share with you. So I'm gonna do that right now. The warm-up is pretty incredible. It's really slow, it's really stretchy, it warms up the spine and the abs, stretches the legs. But what I didn't get to tell you about in the video is the breathing. So I wanna go ahead and cover that now through each of your 2-8 counts in this one. So when you drag your arms up, let this be an inhale. So it's inhale up on 1, press the palms together, exhale down on 2. Inhale on 3 as you reach over, exhale on 4 as you come down. Inhale as you start to reach forward, exhale as you come down, that's count 6. You're going to inhale, count 7, and then exhale, count 8. So this part is really great for the exhale because I want you to think like you're wringing out your body. You get all the air out of the lungs, you squeeze tight. Now your breaths are gonna slow down. So instead of inhaling and exhaling at every 1 count, you're inhaling and exhaling at every 2 count. So right here, you would inhale open, 1 and 2. Pull the belly in, exhale, lift the leg, 3 and 4. Inhale, prepare as you come up to the leg, that's 5 and 6. And then use your exhale on the exertion to help lift you up and tip you over. Let's do that breathing one more time together, only this time I'll show you some alternatives for the series. So it goes a little something like this. Hit it. You inhale up on 1, exhale down on 2. Inhale over on 3, exhale down on 4. Inhale, stretch forward 5. Exhale, start to lower down 6. Inhale 7, then exhale, hug the knees in on 8. You inhale, open 1 and 2. Close, exhale 3 and 4. Prepare on 5 and 6. Exhale up 7 and 8. Okay, your leg series this week is no freaking joke. It is not an easy one, but it is also a fun one. So we do quite a bit of going up and down on the floor. The 8 counts that I have is 1 8 count of doing the squats, and then 1 8 count where you're moving down to the floor, okay? Now, if going up and down to the floor this many times is too exhausting for the body, you do not have to go down to the floor in every other one. So you could do 2 8 counts of the squat and then move down to the floor, or 3 8 counts, or 4 8 counts, or you could not go onto the floor at all and simply practice the squats. I say this in the video, but I want to reiterate it today because I want to make sure that you are listening to your body always. Because the squat series is exhausting. It's fun, but it's definitely exhausting. I think as you continue on and you start to get tired, you may have the tendency to collapse in your squat and let your weight sink down every time you lower. So here I am sinking down, my belly is out, my chest is low, there's no space here in my hip crease. Here I am lifting up, my low belly pulls in, I think about engaging some inner thighs, little bit of space here in this hip crease, that's what we're going for. So the right way in this series looks like this. As I lower down, I stay lifted, then I stand. I think lift up to stand. Yes, it's a lift to lower. Wrong way would be this. This is me collapsing down into my hips. Now when I'm going down, I'm actually thinking down as opposed to thinking up when we lower. If you wanted to amplify this series, you could absolutely add weights. Now, these are not weights, these are cans of tomatoes, but that's all I had at the house and they absolutely work. So when you're doing those squats, you can come in, press up, okay? The only thing is when you go down to the floor, you're probably gonna need to get rid of the weights unless you have nice handheld ones that you can keep your hands on. So the counts would be, let's say we go up on 8. Instead of just squatting down on 1 and then putting our hands down on 2 and stepping back, on count 1, you're gonna put your weights down. 2, you put your hands down. Then you continue your series as normal. And then on the way back up, you pick them up so that you can lower and lift. A little extra arm work for you. On your lunge series, I want to plug a quick reminder that when you straighten the legs and lift the arms, you have to keep your hinge forward. We do not throw our chest back. Now, I'm not going to talk about this in detail because I just did a full tutorial on this last week. So if you scroll down, you can see what we were talking about there and make sure that you have that form correct to protect your lower back. So one feature that we have on the website and the app when you do routines is you have the ability to adjust the music volume level separate from my voice. This is really, really great. One, if there's like a song that you don't like, you can turn the music all the way down. But 2, one of the main reasons I have it is for once you get really comfortable with the routine, you can turn the music up, mute my voice, and then if you would like to play with counts, you're more than welcome to play with them. So a really good example is the oblique series. For the oblique series, you do 8 counts of pulsing, a 4 count transition, 4 counts where you hold the plank, and then 4 count to come back up, right? As you move through the week, you may find that you want a little bit more of that plank position. So for example, I just did this today. I did 8 here, my transition, and then I held 8 counts down on the floor before coming back up. I loved the way that this felt, so I want to be sure that I offer it for you, and then also let you know that you can adjust the music level volume so you don't get too confused by what I'm saying. Last thing I'm going to say today, the bridge series is freaking awesome and it really, really packs a lot of power. I actually teared up when I was doing it this morning, not to be cheesy, but it's like fight song. I felt so strong and powerful and it was just like a really nice and needed moment. So I hope that you find that today and you're able to carry some of that courage with you because I know that it's not easy times out there. Bye, everybody.